And coming up, it's L'Jarius Sneed. He's one of the last guys you want to target in coverage. It's the Titans and the Broncos coming up next.
You don't want to give me no. Well.
All in all, we have a pretty pleasant December day in the Volunteer State. The chilly rain from last night has moved on. The temps have bumped up a bit here at Nissan Stadium in Nashville.
Maybe shit, they still got their little coats on.
Charles Davis on Brandon Gordon. Charles, we take a look at this Titan Bowl club entering play.
We'll take this.
It's late in the year. We all know. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on.
And they're really not as worried about that as maybe we think. They know they've got the entire offseason to rest. All they care about is the game in front of them and finishing strong.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Broncos, they come in after tasting defeat for the first time in about a month as their loss snapped a 4-game winning streak. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass. That's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. The numbers on the ground for Williams a week ago. 14 carries, 74 yards.
And those numbers have both he and his blockers motivated this week. They saw that yardage total climbing, but stopped short of 100. Every one of them has to be driven this week to help him reach the century mark.
Williams going to get it again on second down.
No.
And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. You talk about this Titan defense. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know
where you going, boy?
Unit that you're getting ready for.
And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Their opening drive here is going to result in a punt. They got 7 yards there, but not enough.
That looked great when he first took off because, in my mind, there was room to run, and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it'll be Titan football. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Louisville.
Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2-1, with the 1 being the victory.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line there. But wasn't it funny at practice? He threw one when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly. But they're letting him know, you got to cut down those interceptions. We can't bail you out all the time.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. But as you said, they got the win in that effort last week.
His first interceptions of the season. I don't like that.
Focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything
Yeah, they throw them some good passes. The receivers got beat by the defenders of the ball.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
And this is an offense that's #1 in the NFL in rushing, and you know that has to be the focus of any game plan defensively. but they can throw it too, as evidence right there. And they move the chains here on this opening drive.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 34. They'll drop to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
Oh, yeah, baby.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. He will push his way down to about the 14. Pat Surtain up to make the play.
Now, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
In motion goes the tight end. Looking to throw. Here's a screen now for Pollard. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And sometimes when you run a screen pass down in the red zone, it's really tough to create a lot of room to operate. The field's pretty condensed. But that was really well designed there, and they're able to pick up a 1st down.
There we go.
He will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there. A 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Titans are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games, and another good start to this one, out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches.
Man, we won 10.
And they always talk about winning streaks.
We won 10.
And how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. So now the 2nd drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
A toss to the wide side. This is Williams.
There we go, baby.
Backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix.
No, boy.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Jerome Baker, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. I was waiting for them to get there first because the momentum they carry from last week, unbelievable. They had a snowman, 8 sacks.
You were surprised that it took this long.
To lead the league.
Long, truthfully. But here's the thing. If you've seen that on tape, your offensive line is going to have to ask for help. Tight end has to stay in. If you use a fullback, keep him in. Make sure you have extra people to try and keep your quarterback upright. Didn't work on that play.
They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. The rushing numbers for Pollard last week: 13 carries, 56 yards.
And a rushing title is definitely within sight, so the excitement on the offensive side of the football, I mean, they're bouncing off the walls wanting to get out there, but they also understand that they're going to face some really stacked defenses down the stretch because they don't want it to happen at their expense.
And he'll be stopped at the 46, gain of 3. When you look at this Bronco defense, they're just below the cut line for top half of the league, 17th in the NFL against the run.
And the focus now is making sure that they're hitting on all cylinders as they head into the playoffs. And that means they've got to stop the run better, because playoff football often means running football. So they've got to be prepared for that.
Trying to run for it with Pollard. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
Let's go.
Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down. This offense, number 1 in the NFL in picking up first downs, and their run game got them another one there.
A really good stat to lead the league in, isn't it? Because if you keep picking up first downs, sustaining drives, that means you're controlling the football, controlling the clock, and letting your defense rest on the sidelines.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 38. He's going to try and do this himself. And maybe the wrong read there, as he's going to go down immediately. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The Titans at 11-3 on the year. And I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat, and they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now, because to me, they have to be the favorites to go all the way, because they're not just beating teams, they're dominating them.
Let's go.
It's fun to watch them play, not just in their winning,
New
but
York's
how they're
back.
getting it done.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. Back to throw here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 17-yard line. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
1st and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done, because they throw a lot of misdirection
There you go.
at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out.
Let's go.
Nice play.
Let's
It's a
go.
10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll run here with Dillon. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Pollard going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
I'm out. Yeah, we need one.
Timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They were held out last time. Here now is 3rd and goal from the 1. Pollard again.
There he is.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans go up by 2 touchdowns.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Denver's offense ready to go again. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Working out of the gun is Nix. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And this one not going anywhere. They get
Boy.
44 for a gain of just a yard.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground. I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Nix from the shotgun.
Ah, shit. He was smart.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
You know these boys ain't. You know these boys ain't bullshit.
Stepping away from the pressure and finding open space to scramble and pick up a first down.
Nix to the air. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Come on, defense.
They'll try and run for it.
Nowhere.
Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
That was well played there defensively.
This Titans defense, boy.
Which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef.
Especially against the run.
But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And this one is
no good.
He missed it. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
Just been that type of season for him.
Ready to go once more. And he's been a nightmare for defenses to try and contain all year long. NFL leader in rushing yards at the QB position here late in the season. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and, you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there is never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Pollard going to try the right side.
He's ready.
And he is met in
He's
his
ready.
tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
The Titans on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. They'll set up to throw. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd.
Let's go.
But things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. There to stop him, Terrell Edmonds.
They lucky.
If you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got
They
to keep
lucky.
the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside,
that ball.
you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. Put a man in motion left, Ridley. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1.
There he is.
That is caught. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1.
What a drive this has been. Just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet. As they finally get down into the...
Good boy stays in the pocket. I love my quarterback.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll set up a throw. Got his man, Okonkwo. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, and that was a nice job of improvising, but it's not normal. Usually when the screen pass is taken away, you're taught to just throw the ball at the ground at the feet of the receiver so that you don't get it intercepted and just start over, but he ended up finding another receiver.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop, but when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
Our way. Control this game like champions with a championship pedigree.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. They'll look to throw.
Go to play.
Swinging this out for Pollard. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, That may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
He'll look to throw.
Oh, yeah.
It's caught. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head.
Let me in there. Let me in there.
He will score. Touchdown.
Let me in there.
Titans. It's their quarterback with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Titans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. We've seen this already from him in this game. 2nd time he's into the end zone with a rushing touchdown.
So the head coach is going to have a meeting with the owner this week. You know why? He's got to let the owner know, I know you wrote the check for his arm, but we're going to make him a part of our running game too. This guy can do it all. Let's see where he takes us.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Broncos going to go on offense now late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Throwing Nix. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw, here's Nix.
No, boy.
The Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Jerome Baker, that is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. A final shot before break. Nix, a short one to the tight end, Troutman. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. Some critical games going on as teams fight for those final playoff berths. Let's get you around the NFL here in a busy Week 16. We'll begin with an AFC South matchup in Indianapolis as Houston is in town. And it's the Texans out in front as that one is just about to halftime. It's C.J. Stroud with a couple of touchdown passes.
Look like C.J. Stroud back.
Next, we head off to check out another game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Quarterback Justin Fields with 3 touchdown passes.
They're trying to stay up. Oh,
lastly,
that's
let's
the
get out
Fields.
to Jacksonville.
Them
See
boys
what's
in
happening with
playoffs.
the Jaguars at TIAA Bank Field. And they were winners in that one over the visiting LA Chargers. Trevor Lawrence, strong in the victory as it pushes his guys back above the 500 mark on the year. It was a strong first half for running back Tony Pollard. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly. Final adjustments
Coach,
being made in both locker rooms. We're just about ready for the second half. And for the call, let's get you back up to Nashville, Music City, and Brandon Gott.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Titans offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And his numbers this year have been eye-popping in a lot of categories. In one area that stands out, he's the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of this clock.
Part of the season. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Go, Pollard.
Good running there as he'll take this all the way out to midfield. 17 yards on that play for the Titans.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
All right, Pollard.
The great ones
It's
always
on.
think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
No gain on the screen there at second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. And he'll get it here on the touchdown.
Ah, shoot. That's him.
Move past the 40. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A first down there and a pick up the 25. Boy, an effective play there.
No answer for him.
Involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
And they run the option on second down. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Beating him there with his legs, 21 yards, first down. Well, he is certainly dangerous.
Yeah, no, they can't stop him.
Lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
Moving parts on a play like this, you know you have to practice it.
That touchdown machine in there.
Because it's almost like a ballet.
Fourth round pick. He better have.
He committed to it and went. Let's face it. Most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And, partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job eluding the blocker, making the play behind the line of scrimmage, but an even better job studying the play.
Oh, yeah, walk right in there.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Calvin Ridley, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Yeah, my boys playing like they pissed after that last week game against the Colts, even though we won.
Out there to kick it away.
Too close. Yeah, Coach was manhandling us early. Both defense was punching like a mug. And we trying to secure that number 1 spot.
Now it's Nix. A short one to the tight end, Troutman.
How the hell? Yeah, no way that he. I don't see the hell that happened like that.
Inside the 45. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Yeah, that was some bull.
On play action, here's Nix.
Hey, what's up, boy?
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Kenneth Murray came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. To throw is Nix. And he's got his man in stride, complete. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here's Nix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 26. Broncos on the move here a bit. Nice plays and succession back-to-back. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Completes it to the fullback, Ham. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
I seen that.
And this is caught for
They lucky.
Touchdown.
They lucky.
Adam Troutman from 8 yards out.
Yeah, they picked up the blitz and everything, and they finally scored.
Will Lutz on for the point after.
Because we was trying to shut their ass out.
He's got it to bring it back to 28-7 now. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it ends with a Denver touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The home team's offense and running back Tony Pollard set to go back to work. We get a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns by a running back, and he sets the pace here in the latter stages of the season. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 2nd and 7. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. Wiggles free. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He's up to 70 yards receiving now as that last catch gets him a first down. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Now a 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw.
Oh, boy.
Get there and take him down. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage. At that time, they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get it.
They're coming again.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Damn.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. On now is the Titans punter. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory. 1st and 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 18. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Another modest gain there on that one. And I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
Back now in Nashville. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Back to throw.
Nix, slant pass. He's got Reynolds.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Big 31 coming up.
The Broncos on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
No, boy.
Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Come on, defense. One more.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. They'll look to throw again. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton.
Come on, yeah.
Nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where, as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
2nd and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Oh,
It's
man.
taken in, complete to Reynolds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Come on, defense.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Nix to throw again.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 35. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
A short one to the tight end, Troutman.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of
Come on,
run
defense.
after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
He lucky.
Slide to a stop.
He lucky.
does have the first down. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
This is where the NFL is headed year by year, partner. A league where just about everyone has someone under center who can get you with their legs as well as their arm. And we've certainly had a nice display of that from both QBs in this
Oh, that was nice.
Into the end zone for a Denver score.
That was nice.
Sutton from 13 yards out.
And the Broncos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Lutz will look to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told.
And Cortland Sutton able to finish things off with the touchdown reception. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively.
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. And the slot man goes in motion left. And they'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36.
Come on, we can't afford to get a ball back to him. Momentum rocking for him right now, too.
5 on this play to move the sticks. He'll look to throw.
There he is. Oh, goodness.
He was open, but he couldn't get it to him.
Damn. I was tripping.
Play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Yikes.
It's a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will come back out.
Denver got time, too. They feeling themselves.
The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch.
Oh, damn.
Still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter.
They full of shit.
So a costly penalty yardage-wise, as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations,
Denver trying to come back.
The man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen.
There we go.
Oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Titans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, he tried to get gritty with it. That might cost him right there. Ah, hey, lucky. Hey, lucky.
Should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Well, he's had success running the football in this one. Yeah, that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And, partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But
there you go, Tony Pollard.
Something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open. That makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football. And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
They go play action here on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right.
That boy's magic. That boy magic.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now because he's been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 39-yard line. He'll drop to throw. They'll drop this underneath to Pollard, and he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards, and that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. They run straight ahead here with Pollard, and he'll go down at the 28. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
This has been a tremendous drive to this point, and this is all you want, playing with a lead in the 4th quarter. If you can keep the ball on the ground, keep the sticks moving, you're going to be in good shape to finish this one off.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. That's dumped off to Pollard. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Second down and 6 now. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Back to throw here.
There it is.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Hey, luck. I had it. I'm going to put this game out of reach.
You understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
They'll set up a throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Yeah, Broncos can hang it up.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass going to turn into a loss. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
And that one not fooling anyone. It'll go down as a completed pass, but it will lose a big chunk of yardage. Well, they tried to catch him by surprise, I think, there with that little pop pass on 3rd down, but no luck.
Game over with.
But I did like the idea. I like the thought process. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down sometimes. It can pop big. In this case, it didn't.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he will be brought down well shy of the goal line.
They
They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Denver offense at the line ready to go. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
And we'll see if they go back to base. And Charles, you know what coaches
That's good, baby.
tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal. Win all your home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win at home, oh, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind
We was able to do it.
at your house.
A complete turnaround at home.
Like that.
The Broncos played tougher in the second half, but
The wins keep coming as this one moves them to 12-3 on the
it's
year.
11 in a row.
Hit the road next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the
Finish out
Broncos,
6-2 at home.
double digits in losses as they fall to 5-10. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again.